Sir Hargreaves. Mr. Lazy lives in Sleepyland, which is a really odd place to live indeed. You see, in Sleepyland, everything sleeps. The grass only needs cutting half a week. And the flowers and the trees sleep for a while, and the clouds, and some of the time, even the times that the birds are flying, they just fall asleep and fell down. It's really a sleepy place, which is why Mr. Lazy lives there. Now, you bet that this is like nonsense, that this sleepy alarm clock in Sleepyland looks like this. It's really, really slow. Anyway, this story begins when a good sunny day in Mr. Lazy's house. Mr. Lazy wasn't up about making his breakfast. He was still fast asleep. He opened his eyes and then he yawned and went back to sleep. Later, Mr. Lazy opened his eyes again and yawned and went to sleep again. That afternoon later, Mr. Lazy woke up. He went to make his breakfast, and he did. He got the bread into the toaster. It was such a nice day that he went out of his garden, out of his house, and sit down onto his chair and fell asleep. Suddenly, there was a loud sob, and suddenly someone said something. "Wake up!" said the noise. "Wake up! Wake up!" Well, Mr. Lazy jumped and surprised me. "I'm Mr. Busy," said the man. And I'm Mr. Busy too." "Two Busies," said Mr. Lazy. "Oh, I think I'm a bit tired." "Nonsense," said Mr. Busy. And said to Mr. Busy, the fat Mr. Busy. Yes, I bet he is a bit tired," said Mr. Busy, the skinny one. "Come on, let's run and be busy." "But that sounds like a lot of hard work," said Mr. Lazy, yawning. No time for button. It's a lot of hard work and this stuff. It's time to run. It's time. Look at the clock. You are going to be late, Mr. Lazy. No, I don't have time. Oh dear, said Mr. Lazy, and tried to run, but he couldn't because he was sit down in his armchair. Sit down in his car. "Come on, stand up! It's not the time to sit down and go to sleep. It's not the time for that. It's time to run about and make some good times for you." And he just stood up. He washed. "Now," said Mr. Busy, "time to run about and run. There's definitely time to run. I just like a good run down out the streets," said Mr. Busy, the fat one. But he walked so far he fell asleep while he was walking. Then it was time Now it's time to run again. Oh no, gasped Mr. Lazy. Oh no, no, no. When I tweet this whistle, you have to run. And he pulled the whistle. Whistle to whistle. Went to whistle. Mr. Lazy was running. Come on! It's just a runabout and nobody would just, there's no one here. Now just run about. No, said Mr. Lazy, and he just suddenly woke up. It was just all a nightmare. He went downstairs and cooked. It was the kettle boiling for Mr. Lazy. Mr. Lazy was happy and he fell asleep. And if you are Mr. Lazy, you know what happened to you, don't you?